Don't watch that. Watch this. This is the heavy, heavy monster sound. The nuttiest sound around. So if you're coming off the street and you're beginning to feel the heat, well, listen, Buster, you better start to move your feet to the rockinest, rock-steady beat of madness. One step beyond.
My girl's mad at me. I didn't want to see the film tonight. I found it hard to say. She thought I'd had enough of her. Why can't she see? She's lovely to me, but I like to stay in and watch TV on my own every now and then. My girl's mad at me. Been on the telephone for an hour. We hardly said a word. I tried and tried, but I could not be heard. Why can't I explain? Why do I feel this pain? 'Cause everything I say she doesn't understand. She doesn't realise. She takes it all the wrong way. My girl's mad at me. We argued just the other night. I thought we got it straight. We talked till it was light. I thought we'd agreed. I thought we talked it out. Now when I try to speak, she says that I don't care. She says I'm unaware, and now she says I'm weak. I don't know who this girl called Sue. Sue's a name I have not heard. I lost my girl from that one word. Will she come back? I just don't know. And I'm taking a heavy blow. I've got myself together. I can't go on in this colder weather. Christmas comes but once a year. It's a time of love and cheer. Your friends tell you jealous lies. Now I'm getting my goodbye. And no, 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 no. 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 Stand to attention life of land, of hope and glory. Again, so bored that time goes by. I think I'll do something dirty. I pick at the floor for juicy butts, and I make myself a smoke, a bowl to roll, an envelope sticky. All this helps to pass my time as the evening drags on. You can watch a little telly or gossip and people with a little bit of belly. Hot and served cold with an itch from yesterday's. Don't complain, learn the game. Sitting on the clock at long after this 9:30. Off the bed, straight to sleep as I leave this land of hope and glory. But only for a few seconds am I in ecstasy before the bell rings to let me know. Shop at 6:30, at 4, at 2, at 6, at 2, at 3. Come on, you lot. Come on. What's that? Buster, he sold the heat with a rock steady beat. An earthquake is erupting, but not in Orange Street. A ghost dance is preparing, you got to help us with your feet. If you're not in a mood to dance, step back, grab yourself a seat. May not be uptown Jamaica, but we promise you a treat. I bust the phone me over with your bogus stairs, shuffle me off my feet. Even if I kept on running, I'd never get to Orange Street. So I'd say there's nothing left to say for the man who set the beat. So I'll leave it up to you out there to get him back on his feet. Bastard bowl me over with your bogus stares, shuffle me off my feet. Even if I kept on running, I'd never get to Orange Street.
Nice man George, who's agent on the corner. Not very rich, but never any poorer.
63, not very tall, but healthier than me. He whistles timeless tunes as he saunters down the street. Springs in his legs and elastic in his feet. But in the middle of the night, he steals through your garden, gives your hosiery a fright, and doesn't say pardon, as soft as a breeze, with an armful of underwear on his hands and knees. Dreams about the knicker scare. Hello there, George, newsagent on the corner. How's the old car? Yes, the climate's getting warmer. Chatty old George, did you get your morning paper? Read about the knicker feet underwear. Take a picture, good day, as you wander out the door. Never closes early, always cleans the floor. But when darkness hits the town and there's washing on your line, get your knickers down before the dreaded sign. When the clock strikes 8 and you're snuggled up in bed, he'll be at the garden gate, filling the underwear with dread. A nice man, George,
talk too much, in fact, not at all. Oh, but to ask for the price, I was to be no fool. Money's no time to waste, or to shoot up the wall. You got to know how the place. Teacher, take me to your school. She led the way from the alley back to her house. Must not be seen going in, must not be seen coming out. She said, I look mighty, but then she told me, I'm gonna give you a second helping. That's that. Razor blade alley, I've been there. Razor blade alley, leave a rougher
some blokes on their bikes came through. Say, come on down the youth club and see what's new. Well, come on, come on, come on, let's have some fun tonight. Went to the dance club, they said I should. It cost $3 bob, but it was quite good. The band were jumping and jiving around. The 20-watt amps really made a sound. Well, come on, come on, come on, let's have some fun tonight. Well, I'll have a cup of tea and then I'll change my name. And I'll put my records on. Till all the geezers in the flats complain. Wish that rock star bloke was gone. Let's have some fun tonight. Sold all my records and I bought a mic. I found some blokes who can do what I like. I saw the vicar who ran the hall. He said we can reuse there any time at the ball. Well, come on, come on, come on, let's have some fun tonight. We're really rocking now, I've got a bird. She says we are the best band she's ever heard. I've got a bike and I'm having a time, but my mum keeps saying rock and roll's a crime. Well, come on, come on, come on, let's have some fun tonight. All right. All right. Well, come on, come on, come on, let's have some fun tonight. Make sure that his face ain't dirty. Him and mother go everywhere. Holds her hand without a care. Lived with mother for 40 years. The neighbourhood said that he must be queer. Normal folk are just ain't like that. Glad he can't hear behind his back. When mother dies, cry, 'cause he'll be on his own. He's bright and stiff when it comes to this. Would he lose her to the ebb and beyond? In the pub about 7:30, mother makes sure that his face ain't dirty. Him and mother go everywhere. Holds her hand without a care. Weekend in a hotel. Broke it off when she got shirty. She was 12 and he was 30. Right after that he was dead sore. He wouldn't go out with girls no more. From that day since he never has. He wants to do something dirty.
2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
We the chipmunks hear us roar.
When the chipmunks hear us roar.
Sound of
Chipmunks.
sound of
Chipmunks.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2,
3, 4.
to have a good time tonight, boys.
Yes, we sure did.
You think the time is right, boys?
Yep, we sure do.
Sound of
Chipmunks.
sound of
Chipmunks.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2,